Everybody. So today I wanted to do a haul of stuff I got over the weekend while I was on a trip to Indianapolis. My husband and I went to Indianapolis so that he could go see a Star Trek exhibit that he really wanted to see because he's a big Star Trek fan. And so I found a few cool things while I was there. To be like right beside a Goodwill. So I ended up going there and finding some cool stuff. And then I did get a couple things at the museum gift shop. I was actually hoping that they'd have some Star Trek related stuff at the museum. I was hoping maybe they'd have like a stuffed turtle or something like that, but I didn't find anything like that. So I found a couple other little things though at the museum that I liked. So let's go ahead and we'll start with the stuff from the museum. But the first thing I got from the museum, which actually I did get something else too. I got a magnet because every place that we ever go on vacation, I always try to get a magnet. It's kind of our way of just showing where we've been. On our refrigerator, you can look and see all the magnets of all the different places we've been on vacation or just for fun or whatever. So I did get that, but it was just like a plain old magnet, so it's okay that I don't have that to show you guys. But the first thing I got, which this isn't really a toy, it's more of a collectible. This is a baby Anubis figure, which if you're familiar with Egyptian mythology, you know who Anubis is. But it's one of my favorite mythological gods because he's kind of like the god of the underworld, and I've always really liked, the gods and goddesses of the underworld. So I think he's just adorable. One thing that I think is funny is that when you first look at him, it almost looks like he's wearing a diaper, but it's actually not. It's like an Egyptian skirt, but it almost looks like a diaper at first. And I hope the playback on this video won't be really blurry. This is the first time I'm using my personal phone to do a live stream, so if it is blurry on playback, I'm really sorry, but hopefully it won't be. So I got that, and the only other thing I got at the museum, because like if you've been to museums, you know anything there is expensive. Like the little Anubis figure was $10, and then I saw this book that I had to get, and it was $20, and it's my first book of Chinese calligraphy. And I know I've shared some of my art here on this channel. I probably share more of it on my personal channel, which is Miranda Russell. That's just the entire name of my other channel is Miranda Russell. And there I talk more about personal things and like things related to my art or my writing or like mental health or physical illnesses or anything like that. But I thought this would be really cool because I like to use a lot of symbology in my artwork. And so I always thought calligraphy was cool. And I like how, artistic the symbols themselves are. So I think it'll be a lot of fun to use this to try to make some art. And I like how, let me see if I can show you. But yeah, it gives like meaning for all of the different symbols too. And then it also shows how you can combine them to mean different things. So I think that'll be really cool to use in my artwork. And I just thought this was a really cool book, and I had to have it even though it was $20. And I don't normally pay that much for books. I normally get my books either from like half price books or like bargain sales at Barnes and Noble, or I buy them on eBay used, or I get them at like Goodwills and stuff. But here's some of the like more advanced calligraphy, which I'm looking forward to making some artworks with these. I just think they're really cool looking, and I think it'll be fun to do. So that's what I got at the museum itself. Now I'll show you what I got at the Goodwill that was right next to our hotel. And I'll start with just this. Actually, I just thought it was adorable. It's a polar bear. I think you can probably tell that, but it's actually a Christmas ornament. I'm not sure I'm going to use it for a Christmas ornament. I think I actually may just, I don't know, I may even cut the little string off and just set it up because it's a big ornament. Like, as you can tell, I mean, it's almost as big as my head. So we have a small 4-foot tree, so I'm not sure that would work real well on our tree, but I just thought he was adorable, and he was 69 cents, so I could have that. And then There's a couple other like little stuffed animal toys, so I'll show you those next. We have this is he's from The Secret Life of Pets. If you guys remember that movie, if you've seen that movie, and he's just really really cute. He's actually my favorite character from that show or that movie. Actually, I guess it's a movie. But his name is Duke, and he's just this big brown fluffy lovable dog, and I love that movie, and I love him, and I think it's Chloe is the name of the really really fat cat. So I just think he's adorable. He's just cute. And then I also found this stuffed animal, which was just really weird. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I just thought it was really unique. It's definitely like a monster, and I know it's supposed to be a monster because like on its butt it says Promise Monster. So I'm guessing that is like a line of stuffed animals or whatever. And his little arms like come apart and Velcro together. And I do like his horns, like in the back, you can see the horns are kind of cool looking. And I like little like rag kind of effect. And then he has like these little green things hanging down and just really, really long pink legs. But I like weird stuff, like stuff that's unusual. And he also has this Velcro here. I'm not sure if that, like, I wonder, like, I guess you could Velcro his hands to his back if you wanted to. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's actually what it was originally meant for, or whether there was something else that Velcroed there. If anybody actually knows what these things are, let me know like what that Velcro patch on the back is for. But I just thought he was really cool and unusual, so I got that, and it was only 99 cents. So and the Secret Life of Pets baby thing was only 69 cents, and he's in really good shape, so I thought those were good deals. I'll go ahead and show you this, even though it's not really a toy or a book. But I do like a lot of um, I consider it kind of like an altar, but it's really more of just a place to display cool things and burn candles and things like that. But I really like the plate. I love black and white. Black and white are like my favorite colors together. And to me, it looks almost a little bit like Greekish or something. So I just thought it was really cool. And I'll just get like some big pillar candles to put in it and burn. And it was only 69 cents. So I thought that was cool. And then now we'll get to the books because there's several books I got there. The first book I got, and none of these are really children's books. I didn't find any children's books there that I absolutely had to have. But the first book is Hans Christian Andersen's Fairy Tales. And this just looks like a really cool collection of Hans Christian Andersen's fairy tales. And I don't actually have a collection of his fairy tales. I have like the Brothers Grimm and stuff like that, but I didn't have a good collection of his. And as you can see, there's like some illustrations in it, and I like the print on it. The print is really pretty and kind of unusual. And it reminds me of like very old-fashioned kind of print, like you would see in like the old-fashioned like Mother Goose books and stuff. So I got that book, and then I got The Art of Healing, which is about a lot of it's about like fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome and stuff like that, which are illnesses that I myself deal with. So I got that. And then the last thing I got is actually a vegetarian cookbook, because lately I've been thinking that I kind of want to start eating healthier. I'm hoping maybe it'll help some of my physical problems, and I'm not going to go complete like vegetarian, but I figured if I ate more vegetables, that would be a good start. And I'm actually not a big meat eater anyway. I'm actually way more of a carb person. I'm more of like a pasta and a cereal and a bread, that kind of person. But yeah, I'm gonna try some of these, and hopefully they'll be good. We'll see. I'm not the best cook in the whole world, so I'm not sure how some of them will turn out, but I'll give it a try. But so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys like the stuff that I got over the weekend, and I wish that there was, more toys to show you and stuff, but you find what you find. So, and that's what I found. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And like I said, I hope it's not too blurry on the playback, but I guess we'll find out because, like I said, this is the first time I'm live streaming on this phone. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. But I'll see y'all later, and I appreciate anybody who stopped and also anybody who watches the playback. And if you do want to check out my personal channel where I talk like about more adult like things, I am going to make sure that I put the link to that channel in the video description from now on. That way, it's easy to find each other. And I guess that's it. So have a good day. Bye bye.